210 Boxing TV. Here we are with South Park Boxing Academy's own legendary trainer, Rick Nunez, Senior. So, Bam Rodriguez fighting tomorrow. So, Rungvisai, what are your thoughts?
Fuck, man, it's going to be hard to beat Bam, man. Bam's a fucking beast, bro. That little kid's been a beast since fuck. Since he was a little kid. I mean, he's not a little kid no more, but he was a beast since he was
How long have you known him?
Man, he was little, man. I've been seeing Bam forever. I remember, shit, he was knocking kids out in the damn amateurs with body shots and shit, bro. I think he was like, fuck, 8, 9 years old. I don't know. He was tiny, bro, and he was knocking motherfuckers out. So it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him, especially here in his hometown, man. That's just extra motivation and shit. He ain't going to want to lose.
Do you feel like the crowd is just, I feel like every businessman, thug, gangster, boxing fanatic is going to be there at this event, man, and it's just going to be a crazy atmosphere, bro.
I just think everybody from San Antonio is going to come out to support him, man. You know, we support boxing, we support our world champions, man. We support all our local fighters, so I just think everybody's going to be there just because it's a big event, you know what I mean? And obviously because he's one of the world champions that we have.
With the San Antonio Spurs not being what we once were, right? Does it seem like Josh and Bam is the one representing our city right now?
Yeah, man, we have a lot of guys. You know, we have Josh, we have Bam, we have Mario. You know, Mario's just been in 2 really big fights, man. He's fought 2 of the best guys, you know.
On pay-per-view?
On pay-per-view. So, like, you know, we got who else we got? We got Little Rick coming up, you know, Medina. Man, we got a lot of good guys, you know what I mean? And, you know, Ramon Cardenas is fighting. I think he's fighting for some kind of title, you know, July 9th. So, like, I think San Antonio, you know, we got a lot of talent, man, and I know San Antonio always comes out for their people, and, you know, it sucks that the Spurs ain't doing too good, but, you know, these guys give us something to cheer for, you know?
I was speaking to Robert Garcia, and he was telling me, he was like, man, in San Antonio, he's like, the boxing fans are just way different down here, man. He's like, they support like crazy. He's like, it's just way different than anywhere else that he's been.
Yeah, man, it gets rowdy down here, man. You know, shit, we back on our own, man. You know, that's just the way it is, you know. San Antonio's always been like that, you know. We rep our city, you know. You know, every time you see me, fuck, I got my LA hat on today, but usually, you know, you see me
Spurs hat, yeah.
I'm fucking wearing a Spurs cap in all the corners, man, that I work and shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's the way we do it, number Spurs,
man,
all the time.
Know, no matter how good we are or what, you know, we're always gonna rep our city, man. That's where we're from.
San Antonio growing up, right, it just seems like, you know, everyone in the city, a lot of people don't get along, but as far as the boxers go, man, they all just get along. Is it because they all came up with each other, like Mario, Rick Medina, Bam, like they literally all grew up with each other? Is that why it just seems like they're so tight? Like I've never seen.
Yeah, no, I just think in general, man, like anytime, you know, like we go to every gym in San Antonio, you know, and all the kids, they all get along, all the fighters, they all get along. I always tell people, man, like boxers is like the nicest people you'll ever meet, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously they'll beat your ass if you fuck around, you know, but as far as people, you know, people-wise, they're the nicest people you ever meet, man.
Now, we were talking about, we had a conversation a few months back about future pound for pound. Do you think a win over Rungvisai puts Bam on the pound for pound list? Because you've had guys have been impressive lately, like Haney, Shakur, Bivol, Bib. They've all had impressive performance. Does this put Bam on the pound for pound list if he beats Rungvisai?
I mean, I don't know, man. That's I guess every fan's opinion. You know, basically pound for pound is every fan's opinion, but
it's just an opinion-based list, basically, right?
Yeah, you know, if you think about it, Bam's a 108-pounder. Who at 108 can beat him? Nobody. You know, even if he went to 112, I mean, who at 112 can beat him? Nobody. Nobody ain't beat him at 115. I mean, he's only had one fight. So, you know, if you go pound for pound, you know, at his natural weight, nobody can beat him. You know, so that top 10 shit, that's just, you know, that's just every fan's opinion. You know what I mean? That's just an opinion. It just depends on what you favor, you know, and who you like, who the fan base is following. You know what I'm saying?
Any update on Mario? I've been watching this on Instagram. He's still training. He's putting in work. Any update on him?
No update, man. You know, Mario let everybody know as soon as he's ready to come back. You know, as soon as he gets some type of news. You know, that kid's just always ready to fight, man. You know, he's been grinding. I've seen him. He's been grinding. He's in the gym. You know, he's at the strength and conditioning. So, you know, as soon as he's ready to come back, you know, I'm sure everybody will know.
What do you feel like Bam Rodriguez's biggest strengths are? Do you feel like it's his footwork, his power, his tenacity?
Shit, man, I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, the kid could punch. You know, he's got a beautiful body attack. His fucking angles are crazy, man. His fucking angles are crazy. You know, he's just an all-around good fighter. You know what I mean? Like all around good. It's not just one thing that you can put your finger on and you say, oh, well, he's only good at this or he's only good at that. The kid can fucking do everything.
He can go 12 rounds and he can knock you out early.
Man, that
so.
kid can fucking do everything.
For-
And his demeanor is always the same, you know. So like you just never know with him. His demeanor is always the
He's
same.
just real quiet and humble,
Yeah,
right?
he's real quiet, real humble kid. And even in the ring, man, he's just, you know, real quiet, real humble. You know, I never seen somebody be that humble and whooping your ass at the same time. You know, it's crazy.
A lot of fans, they really don't know about Bam Rodriguez. Some do because of Robert Garcia. Because Robert Garcia said he's the best fighter out of his gym and stuff like that. For the people that don't know about Bam, and you've been familiar with him for what, over 5-6 years now, what would you tell fans that don't know about Bam?
Yeah, I think just the casual fan doesn't know about Bam. Because if you were around during the amateurs and seen him do what he would do, you know.
Like the coaches in USA Boxing.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, everybody knows him, you know. But for the casual fan that doesn't know who he is, I mean, the kid could just flat out fight. Like, and he's never gonna give you a boring fight, you know. But and his skills are up to par, man, with any of the top guys. So, you know, you're gonna get a badass fucking fight every time he fights.
All right, Rick, it was a pleasure chopping it up with you today. Anything you want to leave off with?
Oh no, man, shit, same old shit. You know, just grinding it out.
Hey, August 6th, your next show?
August 6th, yeah, we're having a show here in San Antonio, Shrine Auditorium. Right now we got about 12 fights, you know how that goes. Some fights will fall out. Hopefully we end up with about 10. It should be good, man. It should be an exciting night.
Do you think Chris Romero is gonna be back?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully Chris will be back. You know, Chris, another fucking 108-pound monster, man. That kid.
He has a lot of charisma. That's what I see about him.
That kid, you know, he could easily be the future of the 108, 112, man. That kid is another, like the way Bam said, he want to be special. You know, Chris is a special fighter. You know what I mean? Chris is a very special fighter. You know, he just got to get it all together. You know.
All right, man. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.